Okay, today's video is going to be very serious because I honestly believe there is nothing more powerful, nothing better you can do with your time, nothing more meaningful than dedicating your time photographically to capturing a quality set or series. See, a set, a series, a body of work, whatever you want to call it, will always outshine an individual image on its own. And for a couple of reasons. And if you want to get into doing a set or a series, if you would like to up your game to that ultimate level, this is my tips on what you need to do it. So first thing to decide is your set, your story, your subject. What is your photographic body of work going to be about? And it can be about absolutely anything in the world. Because I guarantee you, no matter whatever you decide to photograph, you will not be alone in it. And the longer you commit to it, the more people will appreciate that series. Second of all is time, that commitment. The longer you can dedicate to one subject, the more impressive your final story, your final set, your final series, your final body of work will be. No one's that interested if you took a great photo on one holiday. If no one's that interested if you took the same photo of something outside your door for 5 days of the week. But if you took, say, the photo of the building across the road every single day for 10 years and put it together as a time lapse, that would be fascinating to see. So I guess a good series of a set or a subject is this, the 30 days of isolation with this camera, where I have to shoot a random subject every day for 30 days. Good set in a series do need, though, some consistency. Like, you don't want to have part black and white, part sepia, part as this weird mix of mediums and styles and colors. You do need to really commit to a certain style or feel in some particular way to it. And you can definitely have some variation to it, but you also need to have a very clear point of connection other than just the subject. I'm talking about photographically, I'm talking about editing, I'm talking about whatever, however you decide to present it or process it, make sure you have that similar bit of connection. You also need to decide how you'd like to display your set or your series, whether it be as an exhibition, which is a very proven and popular way of doing it. You could do it just as a single collage on one print for smaller bodies of work, or you could do it, say, as a time lapse. I don't know if you've ever seen those photo a day of one person kind of thing, where it must be like a parent starts it out, they take the photo of the kid every single day, and the kid must carry it on into their adulthood, and then you see they're all put together as a time lapse. It looks absolutely incredible. I'd recommend Googling them if you haven't ever seen that before. Which kind of leads into the next point about arrangement. If you were just going to display them as a collage or hang them up on a wall in a gallery, they do need to be arranged in a certain order to make some connections, to stop people disappearing out the side of it, to draw what is your main centerpiece that everything else wants to associate with. You do need to really consider how you want to arrange all those images together. And don't go too many. If you're committing so long to it, and the longer you go, the better, like I said, be selective with your images. Be picky and make it the most powerful set you possibly can. So for my set or series, I decided to do a very nature-themed one. One thing I've really enjoyed from this COVID-19 lockdown is the environmental impact the lack of pollution has had. The clearer waters, the cleaner skies, the improvement in human lifespan just through that lack of pollution for such a short period of time. And I really hope we learn more from it. So this set, this little collage, was inspired by that. When arranging the set together, I had a couple of images that didn't quite fit in certain spots, but the mushrooms need to be in that bottom center, just as they are the earthy, they are the base. The lightest fern needed to be at the top, as that is the brightest one, near the top, and the others just had to be arranged so your eye didn't disappear too far out the sides. I wanted the center most focused image in the center, and I wanted the darkest parts of each image around the edges if you can, just so when you saw them, you visually came back to the center. As always, guys, thank you very much for following along. If you have any questions about doing a set or a series, let me know down in the comments below. If you would like to like, share, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me and help me get one step closer to doing this full-time for a living. And if you would like to join in tomorrow, you can watch me try and take a photo of a subject I've come up with myself, actually. So a little while ago, I heard of an app that you install it, and it lets you take one photo. And as soon as you take that one photo, it uploads it to a website and uninstalls itself from your phone, and you can never install that app again on that same account. And I thought it'd be a great challenge to try. So tomorrow I'm going to try, and I'll challenge you to try and take one single capture. I'm not talking about taking a burst, taking a few, and then picking your favorite. You're allowed to push that shutter button once tomorrow. I'm allowed to push that shutter button once tomorrow, and I'm going to see if I can get by with taking one single capture. If you'd like to join on this challenge, feel free to hashtag TB Photo Challenge on Instagram. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see how I go.